Well, hello everybody, welcome to the first live stream of 2026. I hope that I've set this up right and you can all hear me. Usually there's some sort of fiasco where I've not done the mic properly. Yeah, but we are here at Reading. Hopefully everything is working fine. It is great to have you all with us. I must first start with an apology. I started off with clear weather and this has happened. So we can't see anything, so I'm going to be showcasing this route and you won't be able to see anything, so you know, worthwhile doing. Yeah, it's great to have you all with us. My apologies again for the lack of live streams. I do want to do a little bit more, but unfortunately I have been working away from home like Sunday night through to Friday lunchtime, so like every weekend it's a mad rush to get all the videos done. Obviously I'd quite like to spend some time with my other half, so yeah, we are down here at Reading. We're going to be operating a couple of services into London Paddington today. I'm just going to turn down the background there. We'll turn it back up when we're in the train, just because it's a little bit quiet, but yeah, we are back. Yeah, Great Western Express Remaster. There is a link in the video description if you want to check that out. Lots of new features, lots of Train Sim World 6 features that are now ported across to Train Sim World Great Western. I think I knew where I was going with that, but I didn't do it very well. One thing, escalators. Look at that. They work! You can stand on the escalator and whiz up the stairs. Yeah, I mean, it's the little things in life, isn't it, that keep you happy. But it's a nice little feature. I mean, we're sort of in a rush to make a train, aren't we? Yeah, a couple of people in today. We've got flipping heck, 75 people. Good lord. We have got Alex Hardy. I hope the new job's going all right. It is going brilliantly. It's so much information to learn. My God, it's yeah, it's a lot of information, a lot of studying, a lot of revising. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Stephen Todd, hello. Yeah, absolutely agree. Not enough hours in the week. We've also got Wesley Grader here. Hello to you. Kelly Hall is also in the chat. Chaos Gaming, Eclipse 2 lover. Oh, there's a lovely group of people. Joe Edwards, hello. Robert Garthwaite, good afternoon. And MN Football 11, it's the Brown Joe. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yes, we're going to be driving a service into London today. So we need to actually go and find a service. We need a fast train. So obviously Swansea, that's not going to cut the mustard. It is 2017. So you've got to ignore the fact that that all of my cross-country trains, for some reason, I've no idea why they're all showing up as... let's find a train to drive. 1350. That's a bit far, isn't it? Right, so should we go down for the 13 past? I think, was it that one? Nope. It was down here, wasn't it? There we go. London Paddington, 8 coaches. So that sounds like an HST. God, we can't see much on the platform, can we? Let's face it. Stephen Smith, hello. Great to have you with us. I mean, 1313. It's just over 6 minutes. We've got Great Western stuff whizzing in and out. Yeah, I'm feeling that we're going to go for a little trip into London on a fast service. And then we could potentially come back on a stopping service. And we could go from there, couldn't we? You know, we could see, you know, we want to do a little bit of different stuff. Is the Joe Pam video coming out today? Yes, it should be out at 4 PM. I really, really hope that I've set that up right. Where are we now? Yeah, let me just double check while we're waiting for our train. Right, YouTube Studio. Boo, 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 boo. Right, the Joe Pam video. Yes, it should be out for 4 PM. So, yeah, fingers crossed that'll all work. I owe the Joe Plus members a bit of an apology as well. The City Bus Manager video that was meant to come out yesterday, I set it to upload and I set it to view and I shared a link and everything, and it seemed to have set itself back to private. So yeah, it was a little bit weird, that one. Very weird indeed. God, that Voyager's making a right din, isn't it? Should we just go upstairs, just sort of out the way, so we can have a chat for the time being, or do you want to stay down and watch trains? What's the sort of feeling? We've got the dynamic weather on, so I'm really, really hoping that this isn't going to be it for like the rest of the stream. It was absolutely clear as day beforehand. God, look, a service 6 minutes after hours. It's quite a regular service, isn't it, down here? We need to get on our train, we need to get in the cab, we need to get that door shut, and then we can have a little bit of peace and quiet, can't we? Now, the question is, we're taking bets. Is it going to be a first Great Western one? Or is it going to be a Great Western Railway one? What's the verdict there then? What are we feeling? I mean, I'd like it to be a first Great Western one. I quite like the blue. What we've got down here. Should we sit and wait for it to come in? There we go. We'll keep a watchful eye. My new job. Oh, it's yeah. I'm training, and I know some of you might not believe this. Training to be a train driver. Isn't that a frightening prospect? So yeah. Oh my goodness me. It is so much to learn. I mean, I was a train conductor, so you know, I'm very, very fortunate in that I've had a bit of an insight. But oh my goodness me, it's so in depth compared to the train conductor. So yeah, I have been a little bit distant, and for that I apologise. But yeah, it's a lot of learning. It's a bit frightening, isn't it, that one day they might actually let me drive a train on my own. Scary stuff. Stephen Todd, having fun in Birmingham on City Bus Manager? Absolutely. It's you know, it's shaping up to be a great series, isn't it? Wesley, have you heard about the new Thomas and Friends game coming out? I have seen something. I can hear an HST. Is it going the other way? Oh, ours is here. And it is a Great Western Railway livery one. Right, let's hot foot it down the stairs. We don't want to miss it, do we? Right, here we go. So it's a GWR one. You were absolutely right, Johnny Simulation Gaming. Let's just try and not get run over by our own train. That's not what we want, is it? 13:13. So we've got a couple of minutes. You should do a Transport Fever 2 series where you fix and react to viewer-submitted builds. Oh god, could you imagine? I have all on fixing my own. Could do it as a live stream, actually. That could be quite fun. Could be quite fun. Right, oh, look at that. This driver's a professional. Bang on the HST stop board there. Right, can we get in? Hello, dear. Right. Can I steal this train? You do not have permission to drive this service. But I want to drive this service. Why do I not have permission? Can we... We can sit in the second man's seat. Why don't... Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to go... Well, that was an anticlimax, wasn't it? Right, we're going to go to the menu. We're going to find this 1313. And then we're going to drive it. Right, choose a route. Great Western Express. We might even... Right, here we go. 2017. High-speed train. So it's going to be a green one, isn't it? 8 car. 1313. Let's whiz down. We'll get there eventually. Right, 13... London Paddington to Cardiff. Ah, right, okay. We'll go for this one, the 1311. How's that? Driver. Stephen Todd says, I applied years ago to be a train driver. They sent me pack. Oh, that's a shame. It is a shame, is that? I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it's taken me pretty much 9 years of consistently applying to be a... right, hang on, there we go. DSD normal. Just bob those doors open. We're even on the same platform, and it's now clear as day. That's what we like. Get this set up. Just put the old headlights on the front. We've actually got a cross-country livery Voyager for a change. Lovely. As opposed to the new livery. So that's good stuff. Yeah, it's taken me 9 years to you know, of consistent applying to get to here. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself, to be honest with you. It's yeah, it's taken a while, but yeah, I'm making the most of it. Catching up on the Birmingham series, it's looking really good. Thanks for that, Alex. Wesley's loving the Birmingham as well. Excellent stuff. I'm glad you're enjoying that. If you have no idea what we're talking about, if you're a City Bus Manager fan, I do have an additional video every week that comes out on a Saturday. It's an hour long. It is advertisement free. And it is a City Bus Manager Birmingham series at the moment. So yes, an hour long and advert free. Now for that, it's £4.99 per month to be a Joe Plus member. You also get to watch all of this content a day in advance. I usually try and get it out a day in advance, but you get to watch it a day before everybody else. And obviously, if you look in the chat, you'll see people that are Joe Plus members. It comes up, and I see those comments. It's sort of, they stand out a bit more. So yeah, worth doing. Click join below to join as a member. Why not? Treat yourself. Get rid of those. The January blues are over. Why not treat yourself to a membership? Anyway, there's that advertising for today. Yeah, Stephen says, ended up being a bus driver for National Express West Midlands. How are you finding it? And second question, have you got to drive the 53 plate or the 03 plate Geminis? Because they're absolutely hellfire. I could not believe it when I saw that they were still going. It's absolutely mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Scarborough series was a good series. Absolutely, it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed that Scarborough series. I quite like to go back and try it again, to be honest with you. Now we've had all the map updates. We might have to visit it again. Right, okie dokie. So, next stop, London Paddington. Off we go. We'll have to do the buzzing ourselves. Right, okay. Take the brakes off. There we go. A little bit of rev in there. So, bit of power. And away we go. There we go. American Nightmare, good afternoon, Joe. I enjoyed the City Bus Manager Birmingham series. Great use of bendies for the 12 and the 10. Do you know what? It's a really good point. You know, it's good that you pointed that out, that it wasn't online yet. Because, yeah, I thought it was. I'd set it to. And, yeah, I was really, really surprised when I saw that comment. I was like, how does he mean? Is it coming out? It's already out. Yeah, a bit confusing, but no, sorry about that. We got it sorted in the end, and I'm glad that you liked it. It's great to have you with us. Simon Lucas as well. I am really, really good. How are you? It's first live stream of 2025. 2026, get the year right, Joe. We are on the move. We're off to London Paddington on the new Great Western Express remastered. Do you know what? I could not believe that Dovetail put this out as a free update. I genuinely thought, that this would be a paid update, and I was so surprised. But hey, good on them, good on them. Wasn't allowed to drive bendies either unless you're on the 67 rotor. Is that the 67 or the 67 rotor? I've got no idea what it means either, don't worry. Petition to add 185s to Train Sim World 6. Do you know what? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? I always enjoyed working 185s as a conductor. Back when I was at TransPennine Express, thought it was brilliant. Lovely, lovely units. Trainaholic, yes, Joe is training to be a train driver, so yeah, don't ever travel by train again. Scary thought, isn't it, really? Bendies were at Perry Bar. Ah, right, okay, so they were was that a different depot, I think? Was it? I'm not entirely sure. I can't say that I'm massively knowledgeable about the West Midlands and how they operate. Just off to work. Well, that'll be you and me, and I'll be not far behind you, to be honest with you. I thought I'd have a go at this, and then after this I'll be packing to go again for my training. It's I know I'm really enjoying it. You know, I say it like I'm not enjoying it, and that would be a lie. I am really, really enjoying it. But flipping heck, it's a lot to learn. I find myself, you know, after the training school, I'll be sat up on a night going through all the notes, making notes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, enjoying it. Enjoying it. Where are you going to be driving trains in real life? Ooh, I couldn't possibly divulge that information. That's a secret. That's a secret. You know, I'll surprise you one day. I'll just rock up because we're not having you all taking cover and hiding. Yeah, I'll just rock up one day and you'll be like, oh, is that not you off the YouTube? I didn't realise you drove for this company. Yeah. There's not many Enviro 400 buses left. Is that in the West Midlands? I mean, to be fair, they're going everywhere, aren't they? I want an older Eva Yorkshire Enviro 400. I do want to buy one, which is a little bit frightening. And I mean, my other half has given me the go-ahead. It's like, giving me the green light, like, go on, Joe. Yep, if you can afford it, crack on. Problem is I can't afford it, but, yeah. It's always been, I've always been a little bit irresponsible buying buses. What a ridiculous thing to do. I think the bendies are now stored at Stansted. Yes, I believe there are a few down there, aren't there? They used to do the First Capital Connect, and I think the Thames Link, they were like purple, weren't they? Do they still do those? Stansted Airports, there were a couple of Citaros down there, weren't there? There was, yeah. I hope you don't drive my local routes. I've seen your videos. I know. What are your local routes? I mean, I don't know. I don't need your postcode, but just, you know, your local railway operator. Do you mind me asking? Obviously, please feel free to say no. Go away. I don't want to tell you, but is using his keyboard. Yeah, I am using the keyboard. I just find it easier, to be honest with you. It's yes, the Luton Shuttles. That's the one. That's the one. Make sure we don't drop that DSD. Southwestern Railway, Southern or Southeastern? Ooh, well, it could be. You never know. It could be. I don't think they have those shuttles anymore. The new Dart thing is the only one they do. Oh, that's a shame. Have those bendy buses been scrapped, do you think? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. TransPennine Express and Northern mainly. Well, never say never. Could be. Northern and Grand Central. Lovely. You never know. Could you imagine Joe driving 180s? Ooh, you'll be going nowhere. Dear me. Right, we're over 100 miles an hour. No, do you know what, Transport Northeast? I know a couple of people that have said when the streetlights start to come off, they'll go out and buy one. There's a couple. It's yeah, it's you know. Oh, here we go. So you might not be the only one that wants to buy a streetlight. Not sure about scrap. Been a while since I flew from Luton. Hopefully they'll. I mean, I'd love to preserve one, but I don't know anything about them. National Express West Midlands having 150 Electro Right buses delivered for Wolverhampton Garage. Flipping heck. It'll be like my series, won't it, with all those electric buses? And American Nightmares enjoying the supermarket simulator. Do you know what? It's coming together, isn't it? It's looking pretty good. Mondays is good as well, although I've put all the money up the wall. There is a problem. Yep, I'm good at spending money, aren't I? Good afternoon, Joe. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastic, Positive World. How are you doing? It's great to have you with us. Spark says, Cross Country and GWR are my closest local operators, with South Western Railway connections an hour away, so so you'll be down in the southwest then, won't you? East Midlands Railway, Cross Country and Northern. God, there's people from all over the country, isn't there? And if anyone comes in the comments saying my local operator's Amtrak, I can absolutely guarantee I'm not driving with them. I am going to be a driver in the UK. I say going to, if I pass my tests. If I pass my tests. So everybody cross the fingers and toes. I mean, so far so good. It seems to be doing very well. But yeah, every day is quite literally a school day. It is going back to school. You should preserve a pacer, Joe. That would be good, wouldn't it? Hey, look at that. First Great Western. And we've driven 100 miles. How's that? I've already driven 100 miles. I did that because I did a video for Friday on this, which I've already recorded, which is a bit weird, isn't it? So I'm there like, oh yeah, after the successful live stream, thinking I've not done the live stream yet. But yeah, yeah, and I've driven 100 miles in that. Maybe it didn't save. What about the southern end of Thames Link? You never know. You never know. I can't possibly give it away. Can't possibly. It's a secret. But yeah, you never know. I might be driving HSTs up and down on the Great Western. Perhaps not. I'm about 10 years too late for that, aren't I? Maybe not 10 years. A little bit less. But yeah. No, I won't be driving HSTs, sadly. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Positive World. 10 months you've been a member. Where does that time go? It just disappears, doesn't it? And yeah, but as always, thank you so much for supporting me there. I appreciate it. Right, we're nearly up at 125. Any plans to do more lines around the West Midlands? Do you mean in what are we on here? What are we on here, Stephen? Are we Transport Fever? Are we Train Sim? Are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Which game are we on? Flipping heck, Simon Lucas, very, very kind of you indeed. The start of the future as a driver, that's very, very kind, thank you. It'll go towards a coffee, will that? You're very generous. I know, Big C0404, I live stream the first one of 2026. Guess what? Like y'all have Northern, South West and South East, and my country has similar named railway zones. We've got Northern... Oh, hang on, it's disappeared. Everyone stop talking. The chat's whizzing up the page too fast. Oh, you've got different areas. Whereabouts is it you're from? Bishopshome? If I see you pootle through St Albans, I'll have a heart attack on the platform. In your flipping long unit, I know. Little cheeky little flipping long unit. That's the 12 car, isn't it, on the flipping long uns? It's the really long uns that are the 8 cars. But no, thank you so much for that, Simon Lucas. Very kind indeed. Oh, you mean Train Simulator? Yeah, we could absolutely drive again in Train Sim. Something around the West Midlands, I reckon we can do that. How is the new train driving job treating you? Are you enjoying it so far? Well, I have actually driven a train, which is really exciting, albeit at 10 miles an hour. I mean, 10 miles an hour, flipping heck, it felt like about 40. Scenery flashing past the windows. Honestly, I had a really sweaty palm afterwards. But, no, thoroughly enjoyed it. We were learning about, like, sort of movements on depots and things. Very, very interesting indeed. I don't know sort of how much I'm allowed to say. I think I can talk about it so long as I don't bring the company into disrepute. I mean, I don't suppose that we'd be doing that. I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled. I count myself very lucky, to be honest with you. I count myself very lucky indeed, and I am making the most of it. I'm loving every single second. Like I say, I just need to keep revising, making sure it's all the information's going in there. TJ Willow, hello, welcome. Big C, Joe's got a new train job. I know, I'm not a conductor with Transpennine anymore. I'm now training to be a train driver. Scary, scary stuff. If you work for East Midlands, try to keep on time. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. We like an on-time train, don't we? Ah, from India, we've got North, Central, Western. So even though it's like all nationalised, I'm assuming, is it nationalised or is it privatised there? I'm not entirely sure. I imagine it to be nationalised. It's very much like British Rail in that it had the different sectors like Regional Railways North East, Regional Railways North West, and sort of Network South East and all that. I guess it makes it easier to manage it, doesn't it? Are we coming into Slough? I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. We'll watch our train go whizzing by. Flipping heck. No hanging about there, is there? Yeah, there you go. That's Slough. Or Slough, of course. Don't break the speed limit. I would not dare. Would not dare. Wesley was travelling about on the Northern Network yesterday, 158903. Your driver on Avanti West Coast, make sure you keep on time. Do not divert to crew on a Manchester train like what happened to me. Well, unfortunately, it's I mean, I can say from a conductor point of view as well. When you're told to go that way, you do as you're told. Unfortunately, it's it could be a problem. I mean, it's better diverting, isn't it, than getting stuck. Yes, Alex, absolutely. Petition to rename it Slough. Absolutely. Will you play Simrail again? I can imagine we will play Simrail again. It's just a long route, isn't it, on Simrail? It's like 300 kilometres. It takes forever. Or SimSig, maybe a live stream. I would like to do that. I would like to do that. It's just, again, SimSig, you have to sort of do it as a live stream, and I haven't had the time, to be honest with you. I mean, there's loads and loads of new exciting stuff that's coming out. I've already been sent the new beta for OMSI 2, the AdStore project, so there's with some new routes, some changed routes. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm just trying to download it. Jack has sent it across, Mr. Sergeant, and yes, we'll see how we get on with that. Hopefully there should be a video on that on Wednesday. That's the only video that I've left to do for this week. I've done every other one. There's Great Western HST. Look at that. Oh, it's very kind of you, Thomas. Saying you'll be an incredible train driver. Very, very kind indeed. Fingers crossed. What's this now? Zenith Harris became a member for 13 months. Very, very kind indeed. Thank you. 13 months, good heavens. It just disappears, doesn't it? It'll seem weird driving a train and not reading the comments at the same time. I know, I'll be looking over to the left all the time, like, where's the text? Positive World's loving the route. Yep, you and me both. You and me both. They've really done a good job. I think as well with the with all the traffic, it just brings it to life, doesn't it? I think before it was a little bit barren. There wasn't enough trains on it. Has Joe downloaded the first Great Western branding patch? I absolutely have. You'll see a couple of those dotted about. I've also downloaded the Heathrow Connect branding patch for the 350. I guess all the Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World train driving videos have paid off, Joe. Well, I mean, I didn't tell them that I played Train Simulator in the interview. I kept that to myself. I kept that quiet. But yeah, everybody else has they have worked it out that I am a spotter. Everyone that's on the course with me, yeah, they've worked out. I tried to hide it, and I tried to be like, trains? Yeah, I'm not bothered about trains. What are you on about? Yeah, it didn't last long. It did not last long at all. In fact, on the first day, one of the guys was like, I bet you any money you are going to be the train spotter of the group. I was like, me? What makes you say me? Dear me. It's good fun, good fun. Chris, happy Sunday, enjoying the drive. Thank you very much, and happy Sunday to you too, my friend. What made you want to change of job? I mean, I've always wanted to be a train driver since I was a little lad. I know a lot of my family, sort of in times gone by, I've worked on the railway, so it was always something that I knew I was going to want to do. And yeah, being a train driver, I've always wanted to do that. Hence why I love playing train sim, you know, it's, I could just imagine blasting along, lovely stuff. It's yeah, I count myself very lucky indeed. Simon Lucas, got to go now, as you've got to work, catch up later. No, I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye for now. If I don't say that, everyone will start clicking off, they'll think we're leaving. No, Big C, absolutely not. And do you know what? From my experience when I worked at TransPennine, there was a lot of drivers that was, you know, and conductors that were not, you know, they kept it to themselves. But then they'd say something every now and then. Like one of the drivers, I remember I was sat in the mess room at York, and you know, wouldn't have thought he was an enthusiast at all. And then just mentioned about when HSTs used to have Valenta engines, and you know when you sort of tilt your head ever so slightly to one side and think, if you're not a spotter, you wouldn't know that. But yeah, I think there's a lot more people that are interested in the railway than sort of let on. You'll be able to log the trains you drive. Absolutely. I mean, I do rail miles, so I've got all the. I've only ever jotted down the trains that I work. So yeah, I've got a lot of mileage on 185s. Would you believe? A lot of mileage indeed. Managed to work the Mark 5s back when they were here with the 68s between Scarborough and Liverpool. 397s and things like that. You know, there's quite a bit that I've. Although I never signed the 802s. Never signed the 802s at TransPennine. What company will you be driving for? Well, I'm keeping that to myself, just because, you know, you just never know. You don't want to put too much out online, do you? So I'm keeping that to myself, but I'm sure some of you'll see me knocking about. And of course, if you do come and say hello. Do come and say hello. That's it. Yeah, I'll be driving for Great British Railways. That's the one, as everyone in the UK will be. Oh, with the exception of ScotRail, I think they're continuing to be separate, aren't they? Is Transport for Wales going over to GBR, or is that staying as its own separate entity? I'm not entirely sure. Does anyone know? Yeah, I mean, I was never a fan of working the Mark 5s, to be honest with you. I never really enjoyed them. 185 every day of the week for me, that'll do. Stephen says, I keep a log of aircraft registrations, flight numbers, seat numbers, takeoff and landing times. Absolutely, I mean, I haven't done that with flights and things. I probably should do, but it's one of those, like, I've always like, even from when I used to work 142s back at Northern, I've made a note of the trains that I've worked. But obviously I've been on lots of flights now, and I don't really know, you know, I can't remember the flights I've been on. So I thought it's probably a bit late to start now, isn't it? Is the Tyne and Way Metro going to GBR? I don't know, because it's sort of its own little thing, isn't it? That it's like Merseyrail. I don't know if Merseyrail will be GBR or if that's going to stay as its own little thing. They'll probably keep it separate, to be honest with you. Remember the guy who was asking for City Skylines 2? He's asking again. Do you know what? I don't know what it is about my computer. It just will not get on with City Skylines 2. It just crashes all the time, which is why we had to abandon the series on it. Right, we've got a double yellow here, so we need to start slowing down. Signals are quite close together here, aren't they? We should have a single yellow next. Zach live streams? No, not a problem at all. I was playing OMSI. It's absolutely fine. You are forgiven. It's a great game after all. I've flown on the same United aircraft 8 times. Flipping heck. Is that a, I don't know what that is, N768UA, is that an A320 maybe? A321? Alright, single yellow, so we need to treat the next signal as a red, of course. Suggest turning the graphics down. Well, you'd imagine that, like, I mean, if my computer can do this, you know, and it doesn't really have a problem, you'd imagine that for, like, City Skylines 2 it'll be fine. But weirdly enough, it's not. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed playing it, and then it just decided it didn't want to happen anymore. Right, we'll crawl up to the red. There's no point rushing, is there? Take it nice and steady. Because hopefully by the time we just put a bit of throttle in just to keep us moving. There's a Great Western HST coming across here. Lovely. Yeah, it has to be said, I absolutely agree. Train Sim World does run really well for how good it looks. I mean, I've bet my life it's a 166, 165 thing crossing in front of you. It could be. I mean, that looks like a green, doesn't it? Shall we go? Full steam ahead, up to 50. Ping! There we go, that'll do. Yeah, I mean, even with the update, I went over to Train Sim Society's YouTube video. I saw that was online about how it makes it look so good. So I took a couple of tips. You'll see now there's none of that shadow nonsense that sort of finishes here. The trains load in from further away. So yeah, all of that, and it's still working really well, to be honest with you. You know, I thought that maybe I'd take a bit of a frames hit, but no, I mean, it's made my game look absolutely stunning. TJ Willow says, you won't be a driver near me anyway, I guarantee. Flipping it, well, maybe not. You just don't know. You just don't know. Stephen Todd, what do you think of Virgin starting train services to Amsterdam? Do you know what? Fair play to them. I think it's always good for a bit of healthy competition, isn't it? And I always enjoyed travelling with Virgin. I thought they were very good, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Yeah, fair play to them. Let's see what they have to offer. Sam Taylor says, afternoon Joe, hope you're doing well. About to start my new job of trainee train driver soon. So I'm watching to see how it's done. As we know, you never make mistakes. No, absolutely not. This is a flawless channel. There's never a mistake made. Do Bob a message across if you're on the Discord, because I mean, it was about a month ago now I'd started as a trainee train driver. So yeah, I mean, if you want any sort of, if you're struggling with anything, if I can help in any way, then yeah, absolutely. And best of luck to you. Best of luck. Best of luck. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn, but I mean, our trainers are really, really good. You know, they're not there to fail you. They're there to get you through it. So yeah, best of luck with it. I really do hope you do well. It's a little bit daunting. It's a little bit daunting, but but no, they'll get you through it. Yeah, to be fair, I thought Virgin were very, very good on the West Coast Main Line. I guess it depends on the franchise commitments, doesn't it? Like the franchise requirements and everything. You know, if Virgin were working within the same parameters as Avanti, would they be as good now? You just don't know. You just don't know. Same as if Avanti were running the franchise that, you know, under the same management contract that Virgin had, would they do a lot better? You just don't know, to be honest with you. It's one of them. Oof, lovely. Nervous but excited. Looking forward to driving the Express Sprinters. No, I don't blame you there. They're a lovely, lovely unit. Wesley says he's hoping that the 90 comes out next. And American Nightmare says Joe is a great train driver when he's not speeding. Well, do you know what? We've not had any speeding thus far, so fingers crossed. Why is that HST pulled out of the platform to the signal? Right, we're coming whizzing in here. Into London Paddington. I love the sort of the differences in the front ends. They look like different trains, don't they, with the way that the yellow is on the front. Effort of a username says, I didn't realise this had come out. I know, it's well, here we are, and welcome. Right, let's stop at Paddington. I say let's stop at Paddington, it'll go with an hell of a bang if we don't. Right, here we go. We'll stop here. Rightio, so we're a little bit closer than I'd like, but never mind. Right, we'll pop that in neutral. So what are we doing? We'll put the DRA on into into notch 5, not notch 5. That's the one. Right, that's 2. Take the reverser out and the key out. Oh, hang on, that's in forward. You put it the other way on these. There we go. Take the key out, and then we need to put the bit of tail lights on. Lovely. Right, okie dokie, that's all done. Everybody off. I do think the announcements sound absolutely fantastic on this, don't they? Just like the echo as well. Brilliant. Right, so we need to shut the doors, do we? Just any time today. Just, you know, are we... Is there a problem? Oh, there's a bloke getting off still. Maybe we're a little bit early. What time are we due in? It says 39 there, so we should have... No? Right, okie dokie. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... Just give that a couple of minutes. Oh, right, I'm early, I see. I see. Right, okay, well, hopefully I'll get the points for this. Could be why. I mean, to be fair, London Paddington, it does say 39, doesn't it? Maybe on the hour it'll ping up. There we go, locked doors, right, we'll shut them. Good stuff, right, okie dokie, so we got a nice platinum medal there. What I'm going to do is I am going to return to the main menu. Or do we go to free roam? Right, okay, we'll go to free roam. There we go. I'm just going to nip to the loo and prepare for our next service, because I think we're going to be going on a Great Western 166 next. Just something a little bit different, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear me over these announcements. They're so loud. But yeah, I shall be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Rightio, so yes, I apologise for that. We're back. Right, where is this going to stop? Does this Greenford stop at Reading? West Ealing. There we go. Drayton Green. Castle Bar. No, I think that this turns off, doesn't it? Right, so this isn't the one that we need. No, don't worry, the live stream's not over. Just had to nip away. Where's that going? That's going to Paddington. Right, we'll have to come out here. Round the edge, won't we? Is this one of the only platforms that doesn't have barriers? Oh, hang on, how do you... Oh no, there's barriers down here, lovely. What time does this go? Oh, that's a Greenford as well. Am I in the wrong place? Maybe they're down the end. I know there are some that go from down here, aren't there? Right. So, right, we've got Greenford down here. Oh, they're the battery trains, right, okay. Excellent, well we've arrived down here, we've got an Oxford and a Reading, 1357 and a 1512. So what I'll do, rather than just sitting here waiting for things to happen, we'll nip out to the main menu. Now, what we'll do, we'll have a look and see. Are we going for a 3-car? I'm feeling a 3-car. I don't really know how to tell, to be honest with you. Right, Great Western Express, timetable 2017. We will go for a Dynamic Lines 165. How's that? So, what time are we on now? 13:42. So, we'll try and match it up as closely as possible. 13:40, London Paddington to Reading. That'll do. It's about an hour. Flipping heck. Effort of a username says, I'm going to go and reinstall this now. I do not blame you at all. It's a good little run. Good little run. Right, here we go. So, we're down at Euston. We're down at Paddington. I'm determined it's Euston, aren't I? Right, there we go. DSD is normal. Right, pop the headlights on. Where are we? Night, off, markers, tail, day. Lovely. We'll just get those open. Okie dokie, so we're on the 01 to Reading in a beautiful first Great Western liveried. I mean, isn't that stunning? Absolutely lovely. This is Leica's patch, so you get the first Great Western livery. Oh, we're just a little 2-car. We're not a 3-car. Beautiful. Where are we stopping then? Drayton, Slough, Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford, and Reading. Excellent. A GWR service. I mean, that's just such a stunning livery. All of that, like the first Great Western, I do miss this era. I think it's lovely. Such a bright, vibrant, vivid colour scheme. I always liked the Transpennine Express livery that they had, very, very similar. I think it was it ever so slightly different on them. I think it was. But yeah, really, really did like this era. Right, so we've got a green signal, so we'll just make sure the DRA is off. Yeah, Euston is on West Coast Main Line South. I'm getting confused, aren't I? This is Paddington. Effort of a username says, I remember using the mods back when it released to get the first Great Western units into the base game. It was so broken. I always used to, when I was on this, if I drove up and down a little bit, the units would get stuck. They'd all get stuck at one signal and you'd end up sat in traffic. Sam is here. Hello, Sam. Welcome to our little live stream. Big C says, I need to go back to Transport Fever to build the line up to Inverness, add another 2 West Coast services on top of the current 14 out of London. Flipping heck. Oh, hang on. Lock the doors. Come on, Joe. There we go. So we should have an interlock light somewhere. There we go. Away we go. Full steam ahead. 25 mile an hour out of here. Yeah, I remember rightly. These things are not the quickest, are they? Oh, we're off to Reading. First stop, Ealing Broadway. 5.3 miles away. So we're full steam ahead out of here, up to 25 miles an hour. Why does the Class 165 look like the 166? I don't actually know what the differences are between the two, to be honest with you. I think, is it something to do with the interiors, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but they were built by the same company. So I imagine it's like the 158 and the 159, you know, they're very, very similar. That HST's got a couple of green coaches in it. Right, up to 40 miles an hour. Obviously now we're on the slow line, so this is going to be a bit more of a slower plod, isn't it? I mean, it takes twice as long, for goodness sake. Right, there we go, we'll just ease off. Just ease off. Is there RA at Paddington? No idea, to be honest with you, Wesley. Absolutely no idea. Flipping out, I'm estimating about 40, 50, maybe even 60 trains an hour out of London down the west coast. Well, flipping busy that, isn't it? Let's face it. Intercity 225 is train spotting at March, awaiting a 6 loco 66 convoy. I mean, flipping it, that's a lot of power, isn't it? A lot of power. AJ Afro, yeah, my Sunday's going really, really well. How are you? It's great to have you with us. Yes, I haven't got the Island line. I think I've got the older Island line that comes with the. Is it the 483? I never got the 484. No, I never got the renewed one. Right, off we go up to 50 miles an hour. How'd you get the branding patch? It is on Train Sim World, Train Sim Community. Sorry, it's on there. If you go into the Train Sim World section and patches, and then highlight Train Sim World 6, you'll see the Leica's branding patch there. Very, very nice indeed. Mr. Paul Watson, Joe, you're a ledge. Very kind of you, Mr. Paul Watson. Love the Race to the North series. Do you know what? I am enjoying that series so much. I'll be really, really quite gutted when it's gone. It's, I mean, it is coming to the end of it, isn't it? I mean, we're rapidly running out of things to do. I was sort of hoping, to be honest with you, that it would see us out on the Race to the North series. I thought it was going to see us to Transport Fever 3. But it might not. It might not. 80 miles an hour, right, off we go. I think these things can only do 75. Oh no, they can do 90, lovely. That'll do. We've got a Great Western over there. With the red lights on, going backwards. I don't think that's... Should probably tell someone about that. Yeah, Leica does have some absolutely fantastic patches. So has that got the tails on the front? Yep, it does. Excellent. I've no idea what's going on there, to be honest with you. Should we just sort of pretend that we're not asking? Manchester to Hull services. I don't think we've got Hull on the map, have we? I think we've got York, but we don't have Hull. We've got Grimsby. Imagine in Transport Fever 3 if they let you drive your own map. Could you imagine? It'd be novel, that, wouldn't it? Why not build crew in your Race to the North series? I haven't got the town. I haven't got the time. The town. So yeah, we can't. Plus, as well with the West Coast stuff, I want it to get up to speed. I don't want to have too many stuff stopping. And no driver too. I know. Shocking. Do you play trains? No, I do not. As it happens, I don't play trains. I've never tried it, to be honest with you. Isle of Wight Transport, hello, welcome, welcome. TJ Willow's off. He's off for the 6 loco convoy. Right, okay. So 2 miles away. This isn't our station, is it? That's coming up here. Starting to panic. Or, oh, there we go. 360/350 going the other way there. Ryan, hello. Welcome to our live stream. You're joining us on a First Great Western, liveried 165. I'm assuming, is that Acton Main Line? It is. Look at that. Beautiful looking train, isn't it? Oh wow, listen to the rails. That might be what they meant about the singing rails. Right, here we go, bit of braking. So, these here, have they got... Let's just put the dimmer on there. So they've got, yeah, step 1, step 2 and full service. Lovely. So we'll just take it nice and steady. Just coast a little bit. We're probably slowing down a little bit early. I do find the HUD on Train Sim Classic a lot easier to use than this one. Will there be an East Coastway remaster soon? I've heard it. I've heard it sort of bandied around.
We are now approaching Ealing Broadway.
Oh, there we go. I'll have a bit more braking. Ealing Broadway. We've got a London Underground stock on the right hand side there. Give them a wave. Isle of Wight Transport says, what trains do you absolutely avoid in Train Simulator? There's nothing that I absolutely avoid, to be honest with you. Anything that's Armstrong Powerhouse on Train Sim Classic, you know it's going to be fantastic. Look at the London Underground trains. I love it. Yeah, you know it's going to be fantastic. I won't say there's anything I particularly avoid. I am really looking forward to the Armstrong Powerhouse Meridian enhancement pack that they announced the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Here we go, stopping by the S-car board. That'll do nicely. Right, we're on time. Into neutral, bob the doors open. We've got a green signal. Oh, there we go, HST flying past. It is the rail singing, you're absolutely right. Onboard announcements, yep, I've got those active, but obviously you won't hear them in the HST, because you wouldn't hear them in the HST in real life. TJ Willis saying, hey Rich. Yeah, Rich is saying there, East Coast Way is getting a remaster. That's good stuff. I can't say I've seen it, to be honest with you, Stephen. Can't say I've seen it. The dovetail livery for Great British Railways. No, I've not seen it. Oh, train next door's off. Right, we'll just sit and twiddle his thumbs for a little bit. Have we got our cab lights on? No. Really bright in the cab, isn't it? Right, I could do with another patch just to sort of calm it down a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit too bright. Got no lights on, of course. Huzaifa's saying, just joined, what's the stream about? We're on Great Western Express. We're just currently sat at Ealing Broadway awaiting our departure on a Class 166 in First Great Western livery. Between what stations does this route run? Between London and Reading. London, Paddington and Reading. Right, there we go. Get them doors shut. There we go. Interlocks on. Full steam ahead. Where are we stopping next? Southall. Right, off we go. Kippers is here. Hello. What HUD settings do you use? I use the minimal HUD, just because otherwise you get the sort of speedo down here. It's just a bit much, isn't it? When is the 333 coming out? I haven't had anything off... I've not had anything from Max Tracks. I believe, from what I understand, and I could be wrong here, I think the 308 is going to come out first. I think he's working on that. He said something along the lines of the... there's a lot less computerization, obviously, with the 308. It's a lot less technical. So I think that's going to come out first, the 333 following after. But obviously that's subject to change. Right, so we are on a semi-fast service, aren't we, on this? We're not stopping everywhere. Wayne Ryan Martin says, my station when I worked for Thames Trains, brilliant. I was station manager, Ealing Broadway, and our outstations down to Slough. Of course pronounced Slough, but let's face it, it's Slough. Yeah, I will at some point when I become Prime Minister. I will have it renamed. Not many people waiting on this platform, is there? Something fast coming past there. Oh, it's a 165 or a 166 on the fast lines. Lovely. Yeah, I agree with you there, Kelly. The 333 does sound really, really good on Train Sim Classic. It's a Class 166, lovely stuff. You can hear it's changed gear now. We're in the higher gear. What days do you stream on? Streams are sort of just when I've got time, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been working away from home. Apologies if you've already heard this. Yeah, I've been working away from home. So, yeah, I get back on a Friday afternoon, and then I have to leave on a Sunday sort of afternoon, evening, to head back to do my training. So, yeah, it's over the weekend I've got 7 videos to do to have something out every day. I've got the hour-long Joe Plus episode, and if I find time, which this is the first week that I have, obviously we'll do a little bit of live streaming. So yeah, there's no set times for live streams. It's just sort of as and when I get a chance. Right, so 1.5 miles. This is Southall coming up here. I wonder if it will actually let us register the GSMR. I might try that. Is it something that Train Sim World will let us do? Worth giving it a go, wouldn't it? What actual, like, what are we? 2 Romeo 4-1. HST, give him a wave.
We are now approaching Sandal. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping.
Isle of Wight Transport. Are you still a train guard, Joe? No, I'm. This is why I'm working away. I'm training to be a train driver, which at the moment we're going to go flying through Southall, aren't we? So that wouldn't be a good sign. Hope my boss doesn't see this. Flipping heck. Yeah, training to be a train driver. Very scary indeed. I just don't like the idea of going bankrupt, Stephen. I'm just not loving it. It's always good to have a little bit too much stock than not enough. There we go. We probably shouldn't stop in full service. We're just a little bit past the S-board, but never mind. At least we're flipping well stopped. There we go. That'll do. Right, doors are open.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Reading. The next station is Tate.
Right, so if we nip outside it... Oh, God, what's happening with the side of that unit? One thing I have noticed on this, they do... When you sort of look down the side here, it does fizz. I don't know if there's like... I mean, look at the reflections. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, my lord, that's horrible. Apparently this is a well-known fault with this Great Western thing. Hopefully it'll be solved in a patch. Yeah, everything. If you zoom out there, like, everything is fizzing and jumping about. Oh, it was fine for a minute there. It seems when you... No, God, no, that's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Let's just nip back inside where we don't have any more fizzing. Flying to stations way too fast, tip noted. Dear me. How old am I? I'm 29 years old. 29 years old. Good heavens. It's getting on a bit now. Yes, I believe in 2017 it was Great Western Railway, so you'll see there are some, despite the fact this is the first Great Western liveried train. Actually, do we have the first Great Western interior? Oh, we do. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. Bright pink toilet door. That's lovely. Why have we got no lighting on? Do I need to... I think I might need to address that. Train lighting on. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Yep. Sorry. Richie Vale says ancient. I know. Getting on. How long is the training for? I think it's about 16, 17 weeks in the classroom. I basically, I won't be qualified until about this time next year. So it's a long time indeed. Right, off we go. I think it's about 35, 36 weeks until I actually qualify, so to speak. But then obviously there's route learning and things like that to do. Mike's just yep. Have you just heard that now, Mike? After you type the message. Yeah, it's a lot of training, but obviously you'd rather have more training, wouldn't you? And be able to actually, you wouldn't want less training than you needed. So yeah, it is a lot of learning. All of your subscribers will be on your first revenue service as a driver. Flipping heck. Yeah, that'd be a busy train, wouldn't it? Flipping heck. Are you on the railways? Yes, I have worked on the railways now for, it's coming up to 11 years. And you know what? It's just fantastic. Don't get me wrong, everyone has good days and bad days. But overall, I look back over the last 11 years and I've loved it. Absolutely loved it. Is Joe working for Great Western? You just don't know, do you? I mean, I am in today's live stream. What video software do you use? I use OBS. Because I'm a cheapskate. I use the free stuff because it works. And I use I paid for DaVinci though, DaVinci Resolve for the editing. But yes, Great Western Express is on sale. That is one thing. If you haven't got this and you are thinking of getting it, it's usually £24.99. Today it is £9.99. Obviously, if you are watching this in the future, that might not be the case anymore. But yeah, at the time of live stream, it is £9.99. I should mention that. So yeah, I don't know how long the sale is on for, to be honest with you. Rightio, so doing about 60. We've changed up the gear there, you just hear that there. Anthony's Transport's bought it today, good stuff. I mean, to be fair, I was never a fan of this route in the original train sim. It was good because it was the original British route, wasn't it, for Train Sim World? But yeah, it just, I never really got, you know, there wasn't enough trains on it. It was very, very buggy the first, you know, when it first came out. However, now it's absolutely brilliant. They really have done a good job. And yes, if you already own Great Western Express, the remaster will be free of charge. And I genuinely thought they were going to charge for it, to be honest with you. It's a world away, isn't it? The fact that we're pootling up and down in little 2-car 166s and 165s and whatnot. And now it's like 8-car 387s. It's nuts, isn't it, really, when you think how much they've sort of upgraded this section of line. Oh, hang on, there's the stop board. It's not quite at the end, is it? There we go, that'll do. Beautiful, right, get it in neutral. Oh, I don't think we've got very long here, have we? Big C says, I'm waiting for the full West Coast Main Line routes to come out for Train Sim World before I get it. Or Train Sim Classic, when ATS managed to tame the beast of Train Sim Classic to make the merges actually work. It would be absolutely brilliant to have a West Coast Main Line merge, wouldn't it? I'd like more Virgin Trains scenarios. You know, if there's anyone watching that does scenarios here. For Train Sim Classic, I would like more Virgin Trains scenarios. Because everything's Avanti now, isn't it? Oh, there we go, coming down Heathrow Connect on the right-hand side. 5-car 350, which is just weird. Off we go. Need to see if there's a way you can. I don't think you can. Can't press the hill start there, can you? Oh, HST whizzing through. Hello. You never know, Trainaholic. I might drive a 350 later on. You better stick around to find out. I had planned it. Yeah. I had planned to, because obviously it'd be something a bit different, wouldn't it? Be a bit weird, but we'll, yeah. British buses for City Bus Manager, all found in the Steam Workshop, Ryan. All of the stuff I've got is found in the Steam Workshop. And Logan says, I'm just here to ask, how do you get the branding for First Great Western? I popped on and downloaded Leica's patch from Train Sim Community. It's absolutely brilliant. Train Sim Community website. Have a look in Train Sim World 6 and then patches. And if you click the Train Sim World 6 sort of menu bar bit, it's yeah, it's under there. It's by Leica. Absolutely brilliant. 1.9 miles to West Drayton. Yeah, they've done such a lovely job with it, Kelly. They really have done a lovely job. What are you getting qualified for? I'm currently a trainee train driver, which is yeah, well, it's a scary prospect, isn't it? But you know, it was scary learning to drive a bus. And we got there in the end, and you know, it's yeah, it's always good to learn things, isn't it? Learn new things. Ah, Logan's on Xbox. Yeah, I don't think. See, this is why I'm more of a PC gamer, because you can mod the heck out of everything. Yeah, I don't believe that you can do that. I don't believe you can do it on a PS5, Ryan. Unfortunately, I mean, I might be wrong, but yeah, I think when it comes to modding, it is just the world of PC gaming. Right, West Drayton, just over a mile away. I love the run sounds that you get. It's brilliant. You can just hear the screaming rails just in the background there. Right, I'm going to pop a bit of braking in now. Just start slowing down. Nice smooth stop, hopefully. I Love Aviation says, good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's, yeah, it's one day at a time, isn't it? One day at a time. If they charge for the upgrade, that would just be classic Dovetail. Well, do you know what? I genuinely thought that they were going to charge. Right, well, I think we're... Oh, no, do you know what? We'll keep the braking in. Just see if it brings us down.
We are now approaching West Drayton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
I think I need to start approaching these stations a little bit faster. Look, if you look in the top left, we're running a little bit behind now. Don't want to be running late. Oh, we've got no knitting anymore above us. Rightio, slow right down. Oh no, hang on, that is... Oh, the S-car board's here on this platform. Because that is not part of the platform. Excellent. Right, West Drayton. Oh, it's a double set, this one. What is it, a 3-car and a 2-car? I do like the fact that there's a little, you know, there's a different stock, isn't there?
Western Railway service to Reading. The next station is Slough.
Becky98334 became a member. Welcome to Joe Plus, Becky. Great to have you with us. I hope you make use of all the benefits, such as the earlier upload times for everybody. Do make sure you check out the Joe Plus City Bus Manager as well. It's worth doing. Right, next stop is Slough, in just over 5 miles. Right, full steam ahead. Trains is driving the 166 First Great Western down the Riviera line.
This is a Great Western Railway.
I forget that it is on there, isn't it? You can, yeah, the timetable allows you to do that. You may as well, haven't you? May as well. Yeah, they don't have the licence for First Great Western, apparently, so yeah, it's one of them. But obviously, if you're a PC gamer, you can. I mean, I've always been into PC gaming. To be honest with you, I can never get on with console gaming. It's each to their own, isn't it? It's what everyone likes. It's what each person likes. But yeah, I've always preferred gaming on the PC. If you were to replace the 166s with a Netherlands train stop, what would it be? I mean, to be fair, it'd crash into the platforms, wouldn't it? Because they'd be too wide. Although I've always liked the copper boppers that they have over there, the cop loopers. I've always liked them. Yeah, copper boppers, why not? You'd have to make the platforms a bit wider though, wouldn't you? Right, keep going. I don't know why we got the AWS magnet there. And then a ping for... Is it because we're reducing in speed? Top speed at the minute is 90. Is it going down at all? Right, so 4 and a bit miles away. Have we got those in Trading World, Wesley? Yeah, I can't say that I've not really looked, to be honest with you. Yes, I believe we do. Yes, absolutely. No, you're right. I have seen those about. I don't really have a lot of the European stuff, to be honest with you. I've wondered why you can't make liveries for the Class 165, 166. Do you mean me personally, or just in general? It's a long time since I've dabbled in repainting. I did a little bit for Transport Fever. Did a 158 pack. 377 pack back in the day. I think that was for Transport Fever 1, to be honest with you. Rightio, we're up to 70 miles an hour. Trains 4472. I can't stand turbos, they're terrible units. They've not got a glowing review from yourself then, have they? Oh, I quite like them. I think it's just weird, isn't it? Little 2-car DMU out of London. It's just odd when you think about it. Like, you've got 12-car electric units flying out of London. And then over at Paddington in 2017 you had little 2 cars. The Flying 800, a driver for GWR at one of the Western depots. You'll absolutely love it. The training team are fantastic. Career for life. Well, I'd like to hope so. It's very kind of you to say. Very kind indeed. It's, yeah, it is a bit of, I mean, I'm a month in at the moment and it is an adventure. It's an absolute adventure and I'm loving it. Oh, I wasn't aware that they that you couldn't repaint the 166. I've no idea, to tell you the truth. Look at that, we're nearly up at 90 miles an hour. Oh, I quite like a Turbo Star. I love a Turbo Star. I think they're adorable. They're just that, yeah. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for them. I mean, compared to the 185s, they're not exactly what you call quick, are they? Right, let's have a look. So at this bridge, I think we'll pop a bit of braking in. I don't know if this is the official braking point, but we'll just pop a bit in and start slowing down. Might need a little bit more, to be honest with you. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Might have a little bit of braking too, actually, yeah. Don't want to go sailing through. Oh, Big C's not a fan of the Turbo Stars either. Oh, I've always liked a Turbo Star. Yeah, I don't like how the 172 changes up and down its gears like a 195. I've never really liked that. Going back to your approach speeds into stations, if the weather's clear and dry, aim for 25 miles per hour at the platform ramp, 30 miles an hour max. Yes, that's. I know different companies have different policies, don't they? Oh, Ryan, very, very kind indeed. Super chatted £1, very kind of you to support me. Very kind indeed. So is that Great Westerns that you want to be 25 mile an hour at the platform end? Here we go, coming into Slough. If you're on the Discord, Flying 800, do bob me a message. I'll be in touch about that. Let's have a look. Have we got a stop board? It would help if I knew where the stop boards were. I mean, that of course comes with your route knowledge, doesn't it? But for which I have none down this neck of the woods. God, we're running late. Right, I think that's a stop board in the middle there. It's about right. That was a dismal stop, wasn't it? I mean, at least we stopped. Yeah, chronically slow. That's alright, I'll just lean out at window. I'm new, it's my first day. Charnova, hello! John Paul Russell, great to have you with us. Big C 0404, take a 196 over a 170, wow! I mean, that is, I mean, I've never really been a fan of the calf traction, it has to be said. Oh, I like a 170. Poor 170s. They don't deserve the hate. Right, off we go again. Next stop, Burnham. The big one is arriving into a platform on the dots. I like that. I like that. We've just done permissive working and coupling up. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that, arriving into a platform on the dots. I love the you know, the sort of the slang. It's brilliant. Flipping out, that HST sounded heavy when it went racing past. Oh, it's a secret. Like when I worked at Transpennine and I didn't tell anybody. Yeah, it's a secret. But it'll all be Great British Railways eventually, won't it? If the plan goes ahead. When's Burnham? 2 miles away. Chanova says, first stream, been following you from the Transport Fever series. Very interesting Chiltern Main Line you've got going on. It should really go to a different station in Birmingham, shouldn't it? But I just don't have the space. I just do not have the space. HST again. Flipping heck, not hanging about, is he? Right, we need to decide then, what are we doing from Reading back into London? Are we going on a fast one again? Or are we going on a stopper? What's the verdict? Right, we'll just coast for a little bit. Stephen says Chiltern Main Line was a good addition to Race to the North. I know it's. I mean, it's taken a lot of passengers off those cross countries, hasn't it? Getting very busy indeed. Very busy, especially between Oxford and Birmingham. I was hoping that it might take a bit of pressure off and it might spread them out, but yeah, it's not really been the case, has it? Right, okie dokie. So Burnham, let's get slowing down. Rightio. Go semi-fast, Slough and Paddington. I mean, we'll have to find a train that does it. I haven't found any that stop at Slough yet, any HSTs. Right, we've slowed down way too early there, haven't we? Never mind. Yeah, I like a Voyager. I like a Meridian as well. Prefer a Voyager over the two. I've messed this up, haven't I? Just slowed down, going way too slow. Okay, we're coming in though. Platform on the right hand side. It's an island platform here at Burnham. Do you know, when this Great Western Express first came out, I don't think I even had a YouTube. Or I might have done. It might not have been putting on. I don't think I was putting it on seriously. Right, where's my stop board? Have we got one? Do you know what? I'm just going to stop here. It's about right, isn't it? We're accommodated. We're under the doodah. Alright, platform on the right this time. No, I think you're right there, Adam. I don't think ScotRail and potentially Transport for Wales are going to be... Right, there we go. I don't think they're going to be part of GBR. Do you prefer a Voyager or a Pendo? Oh, I prefer a Voyager. I know it's probably not a popular opinion, but I've always really liked a Voyager. I think you get a real sensation of speed, though it has to be said the Pendolinos, they are impressive. They are impressive. We could drive an IET, to be honest with you, couldn't we? Something a bit different. Oh, apparently there's a new 350 for Transport Fever 2. That'll do. That's exciting. I mean, the one we've got's really good, but if there's going to be an even better one... I think those 810s look a bit funny, don't they? Just at the front, they've got funny looking faces. Where are we stopping? Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford and Reading. Flipping out, so we're still 20 minutes away from Reading. Yes, Pendos are still tilting, aren't they? Voyagers don't. Yes, I don't believe that there's a lot on the cross-country network that where tilting will give them the benefit. Obviously, it's a toss-up, isn't it, between sort of the maintenance on the tilt and how much you actually gain through it. So yeah, I do believe that the Voyager tilts on the 221s have been isolated. It's not a thing anymore. First Class Trains, hello! I'm doing really well. How are you doing? And thank you for joining in on the stream. It's great to have you with us. Auxiliary Sun's here. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday. When do you start your new job? And are you excited? Don't tell me you've already started. That time is going way too fast if you've already started. Flipping heck. Right, let's make sure that we actually... excuse me, we actually stop at Taplow.
We are now approaching Taplow. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and take care when stepping down from the train.
Oh, we're getting Trent Valley to Milton Keynes. That'd be good. Be good if you own both of them, if they merged them together. That'd be even better, wouldn't it? Right, here we go, bit of braking too. I think we're going to go whizzing past a stop board, but I can't see one. Oh, it's here on the left, that'll do. Oh, we're a little bit past it, never mind. Right, on to braking 2. Braking 1, lovely stuff. Oh, I don't think that's stopping. Must be a semi-fast service, that one. Middle of April, oof. It's coming round quick, isn't it? Coming round quick, you're going to be brilliant. Going to be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I've got, well, we've got 3 buses. I've got my 60820, my B10 BLE. Got 66780, my B7 RLE, and then we've got a B7L as well. Because why not? My other half bought that one. Right, off we go. Maidenhead next stop. How far have we got? 1.8 miles. How come there's no videos? Because it's been parked up, it's not been doing anything. It's not been doing anything, unfortunately. It's, yeah, one of the fuel pumps... Well, I say one of the fuel pumps. The fuel pump on the B7 has gone bang, so I'm just looking at getting that sorted. It's a lot of money, unfortunately, but with me starting my new job, I have had to take a wage cut, so unfortunately, not as much time for frivolous purchases. So yeah, maybe one day, we'll get it sorted, and then hopefully we'll be back travelling around to bus rallies and things. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Unfortunately, it's just finding time and money at the minute, of which I'm short of both. So yeah, we'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted eventually. My other half has not featured on the channel as of yet. I don't believe so. No, it has no problems with that. Absolutely has no problems with that. It's just, like I say, it's just about timing, really. Rightio. So Maidenhead just less than a mile away, so we're going to need a bit of braking, aren't we? Going to need a lot of braking, or we're going to go sailing through again. Yes, I don't believe that any Voyagers tilt at all now, Eclipse 2 Lover. I think they've got the capability of doing it on the Avanti ones at the moment. I don't think it's been removed, but yeah, it has been isolated. It's not a thing you see on the cross-country ones. Class 378 on AI is GWE remaster. I'll nod. Where are the overhead wires? I mean, this is set in 2017, so we didn't have any overhead wires. This is like back in the olden days. What's my favourite train? Ooh, I think I like favourite loco 66. I think my favourite DMU has to be a 185. Favourite electric unit? Ooh, I do like a 350. Right, okay, now we're coming in way too slow again. I can't get the stopping right on this, can I? We did fairly well on the HST. Just for some reason on the 166 I just can't get it right. It's probably because I'm too busy chatting away on the left-hand side, isn't it? They've released a Český dráhy ESO for Simrail. That is excellent news. We like that. I really enjoyed when we were out in Europe. We were travelling around with České dráhy. Really, really lovely. Lovely company to travel with. Right, here we go. We'll stop. We'll stop about here. Another 2 car boards down here, but it'll be fine, won't it?
This is Maidenhead. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a great...
Yep, absolutely. There's no fizzy knit in here, Nathan.
The next
There's
station...
no juice rail either, although I think there's a bit of juice rail at Reading, isn't there? For the South Westerns. Right, go on then, get that shut. Why didn't they release this in the modern day whilst updating the actual GWE? It's hard to say, isn't it, really? Hard to say. Right, off we go. Speaking of 350s, realising the amount of stock I've got to learn. Ah, but they're all very similar, aren't they, to be fair?
The next station is Twyford. This is a Great Western Railway service to Reading.
Shanova says, I hope the person that made the 444, is this for Transport Fever? That they make a 185 as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very lucky in that I got sent that 185, didn't I? But I've not heard anything on it since then. When will 158s go to Manchester Airport again? They do still go every now and then, Wesley. Transport for Wales do run one every now and then. It's not a very regular occurrence, don't get me wrong, but little 3 car going the other way there. Twyford, 6.5 miles. Oh yes, my apologies, I've forgotten about that. Yeah, there is other stock, isn't there? I've always liked the 323, to be honest with you, Stephen. I can't imagine at Northern when they replaced all the 331s on the Blackpools. Well, not all of them, but when they replaced, they were all 6 cars, weren't they? A bit of time ago. And now there's a lot more 6 car 323s. I think when you're used to travelling on the 321s, 331s, excuse me. Yeah, it's a bit of a downgrade, isn't it? A lot louder. But no, I've always liked them, to be fair. I like them in the London Midland livery. I thought that was fantastic. Carrying on green signals. Oh, change of gear. Yeah, I do believe some 323s are in storage, aren't they? Because Northern couldn't use them all. Weren't you making a 185 for Transport Fever 2 in like 2021? Lord knows. I dabbled on like 3D modelling, but I couldn't get my head round it, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd leave it to the professionals. Carrying on greens. Still 5 miles to Twyford. It's an hell of a yomp, isn't it? Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Yes, I believe so. I saw a picture of them all parked up. There was a lot of 350s as well, weren't there? They're the /2s. I think they're at, oh, what's it called now? What happened to the right line sim class 195 for Train Sim Classic? I don't know, to be honest with you. It's gone a bit quiet, hasn't it? I hope that they're still developing it, 'cause it'd be great to have a 195 in Train Sim Classic. I mean, we don't have a lot of routes to run them on, do we? But, you know, it's Leeds to York and things like that. It'd be nice. Sort of down Liverpool way. Could run them up the west coast to Barrow and things. Yeah, it'd be a good route, that. Now, do you reckon we'll get to 90? Long Marston, that's the one. That's where they are. Yeah, it's a bit weird seeing them all parked up, isn't it? Be Vishwarupsham says we've got 22 to 24 coach trains here. It's a little bit funny to see so many small trains. I know, little two-car pootling along. I can't imagine that they'd cope over your way, would they? Little two-car train. Oh, we're going to get to 90. Come on, keep going, we're nearly there. HST coming the other way, give him a little wave. Oh heck, it started to rain. Ah right, so it's one of these, you turn them up and down, right, I see. We'll go with the minimum for now. Rightio, so just 1.4 miles away. We'll go with a bit of step one braking. We'll have a nice, nice chilled out stop. Janova says, at least the trains in the UK go faster than 90 miles an hour. Maximum speed the trains go for me is 90. Quite boring if you ask me. Hey, it's still a fair bit though, isn't it? Whereabouts is that then, Janova? Just remind me. Jack Sargent says, thought I'd pop on before the drive home. No, very, very good here. Thank you for that. I've tried to download the beta. It's just said I need to request permission, so you might have got a notification on your Google Drive there. But yeah, I'll try and get that done for Wednesday. I mean, I need to leave this evening at some point. So yeah, I will try and get that done for Wednesday. There we go, coming into Twyford. We're coming in at an hell of a lick, aren't we? But no, I'm excited for it, Mr. Sargent. I hope you're doing well. I'm sure everybody hopes you're doing well. Right, a little bit more braking, because otherwise we're not going to flipping well stop, are we? I love the sounds of, you know, the going across the points there. It's the little things, but it's just lovely. It's just absolutely lovely. Right, again, don't know where the marker is. So we'll go for sort of by the end of the canopy, maybe? Ah, here we go. You just see that there, the S-car board. I wonder why we don't use all the platform. I guess they probably do now, to be honest with you.
This is Twyford. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western.
Yeah, they probably do now. It's an 8-car.
Reading. The next station is Reading.
I know, absolutely typical that it started to rain. The laziest. No, happy Sunday. It's great to have you with us. You've missed a little trip in an HST down to London Paddington. And we're now on a 16 something or other. 165. First Great Western branded. Off to Reading. We're just at Twyford. Next stop is Reading. Right, off we go. Ah, across the channel in the Netherlands. Nederlandse Spoorwegen. Yes, absolutely. Could order trains to make use of the higher speeds. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you there. It's a place I've always wanted to visit. Yes, I do still have 66780. I've still got it in preservation. Hopefully there'll be a bit more coming on that this year. Isn't there engineering works near Stockport? There might be, to be honest with you. When's that happening? Oh, Jack's off. Thanks for joining us, love. Been great to have you with us. Safe journey home. Oh, there we go. Get that DSD done. Yeah, it really, really does sound good, doesn't it? The wheels on the rail going across the points and things. Do you have any model trains? Yes, I've got a couple. Just a couple. I don't actually have a setup though. I've just got a couple. 175's exited to Penzance. Yes, I believe they do now, Wesley. Stephen says, always look forward to Supermarket Simulator. Oh, you're going to like what's happening on Monday then. It's a good one. Alex Hardy says, I'm going to dip for a bit. Enjoyed so far, maybe see you in a bit if you're still on. No, absolutely. Thanks for joining us. It's always really good of you to support the channel there. Thank you. And yeah, have a lovely afternoon. Rightio, powering along now. I don't think we'll get up to 90 again, you know. I mean, we're 3 miles away. Probably not, to be honest with you. Flipping out, Manchester Piccadilly 1 to 12 closing for 9 days for a massive upgrade. 13 and 14 still open. Wow. Well, that's going to play havoc, isn't it? There'll be a lot of replacement buses outside. Could you do a train sim video where you drive the Class 91 in the new LNER colours? I'm assuming you mean Train Sim Classic. I would like to do like a live stream. Of course, with the East Coast Mainline merge, you do find it can be quite, what's the word? Unreliable. We'll call it unreliable. Well, this is it. We've got a couple of things in the pipeline that I'd like to do for 40,000 subscribers. It's a Magic Toad scenario. Right, here we go. Let's have a bit of braking then. We're slowing down for Reading. We managed to get to 82. I'm waiting for Wait Joe's to be as big as a Tesco Superstore. You never know. You never know. Positive World's looking forward to the next Supermarket Sim. It's got quite a bit of a following now, hasn't it, to be honest with you? Quite a few people like a bit of Supermarket Sim. No, we're thinking of, you know, like I did for 30,000 where I drove the Voyager for like 4 hours. I'm feeling something like that, a nice long train sim video. Maybe like London to Edinburgh on a live stream in one go. I mean, it depends, of course, where I am and what I'm doing. You know, it might have to be that we put it off for a little bit if I'm struggling. You know, because obviously I'll still be away. So hopefully we'll have time. I do have 2 weeks coming up though in March of a bit of annual leave. So hopefully that'll be fine. Hey, I'm happy with that. Look at that, just down to 40. Bob on that. Trainerholic says, will you return to Roblox? Currently I have absolutely no plans to do so. Never say never, but yeah, at this moment in time, no plans to do so, I'm afraid. A 5-hour 40k subscriber special stream. You never know, and thanks for that, Bishwarupsum. I apologise for the pronunciation there. Bishwarupshome, is it? No idea, but yeah, 40,000. We will endeavour to do something fairly cool. Right, okay. Is this my signal here? I'm assuming it is, and we're going to be crossing over. If it's that one, we should be worried. Flipping out, we're bouncing about a bit, aren't we? Put me back out. Rightio, so coming into Reading here, I don't know what that triangle thing is there for. Is that because I've no idea. And it seems to want us to go right down the end of the platform, but I'll stop here because it's sort of where that one is, isn't it? Right, that'll do. We'll just leave it here. That's the sign of a professional. We'll just abandon the train. Look at that. Oh, it's a good looking unit, isn't it, that? I mean, if you get rid of the fizzing on the side, brilliant. King's Cross to Aberdeen for 40k. I don't think we've got Aberdeen on the sim, have we? Rightio, lock doors. Let's. Where are we? No, that's the cab light. That's not going to work. Close the doors. God, it's like I'm back doing my garden days, isn't it? Doors shut. Beautiful stuff. Did we get... Oh, we got platinum. Look at that. Right, okie dokie. So, we're going to go back to the main menu. Flying Southerner. Great stuff. Great stuff. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. You're joining us on the Great Western Express. What I'm feeling now, in 2017, should we go for a little trip on the 802? So that'll be Reading to London Paddington on 1 Zulu... 1 Zulu 17. Drive the fourth part of this IET test service. Shall we go for the... We'll go for the... Where's the... Have we got... I don't really want lightning storm. We'll go with sleet. Or is that snow? You see, there we go. Right, wetness. There we go. Lightning storm. We'll say that it's developed to be a lightning storm. How's that? A lightning storm on the dynamic weather, so we don't know what's going to happen. We have Aberdeen to Peterhead, but nothing to Edinburgh. Right, here we go. So, oh dearie me, yeah, the weather has taken a turn, hasn't it? Right, everything there is normal.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Right, where's my DRA? There we go. Right, there we go. We'll have some full headlights. Beautiful stuff. So how many have we got here? How many troublesome trucks have we got on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right-o. Right-o. Right, we've got everything set up, haven't we? We're going to be racing along to London Euston. Euston, again, Euston. Paddington, Joe, for goodness sake, Paddington. What is my obsession with London Euston this afternoon, I tell you? I don't know. No idea. Right, 8 o'clock. How are we going to get the signal? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of... Right, here we go. London Paddington. Now, is that signal yellow? Because it still looks red. No, it's definitely yellow. Right, off we go. Into forward. Full steam ahead. Are we off? Right, here, up to 30. Are we going down the fast lines? Ooh, we might be going down the slow lines here, to be honest with you. Only taking us up to 90, isn't it? Which model trains do you have? I've got a Silverlink 350. Quite a lot of 158s, because I like a 158. Hang on, yeah, I'm not doing good here, am I? Red. Don't forget the red, Joe. I'm going way too fast. Should have remembered I left on a single yellow there, and that is how accidents happen, when you're not paying attention. It's a good thing the brakes on these are pretty good, although I reckon I'd be in trouble for doing that. Yep, trains 4472, you've been paying attention. That's it. I was just double checking to see if any of you were, you know, if you were paying attention. It's a good job you were. Excellent. No spads. No, we'll be having none of that. Right, I'll stop here. Pop it in neutral. And then we'll pop the... where are we? Where's DRA? There it is. Well, we made it far, didn't we? The first signal out of Reading. I don't know. Maybe we're waiting for whatever this is that's coming past on greens. Maybe that's going to come past and then we'll get the route over. It makes for an interesting drive, doesn't it? Have we got the cab lighting on again? Yeah, right. Why is the cab lighting on? We don't want that. I mean, I guess as a test train, we do, you know, we will just have to sit here, won't we? So if I fly down here, we've got an HST by the look of things. Lovely. And the oh, it doesn't have the branding on the front, does it? There, it's got the carriages. Lovely stuff indeed. So yeah, I think we're waiting for that HST to go past, then we might get put across to the fast lines. Ah, the laziest. Random question. How did you manage to work for Northern and never work a 156? I remember you saying in an old video you'd never worked them. Yes, I worked over at Leeds. So Leeds Depot didn't sign 156s because obviously 156s were predominantly a Western unit, and of course they were up in Newcastle, but we didn't go that far. So yeah, that was how it was. How I never signed them. It was a bit weird. Yeah, 156s and 170s. Are two units that have just evaded me over the years. I've never sort of had anything to do with them, to be honest with you. Right, keep an eye on this signal because it's going to change from red, sorry. Because I reckon, yeah, we'll be following the. I reckon when the HST's past, there we go. Right, so DRA off, into forward. There we go, right, power notch 2. Trains 4472 says, I'm driving the HST that's just past you. Excellent, well, I hope that, oh, look at that, it's going for it, aren't you? Right, so double yellows. Go up to 40 and sort of see what the signalling system's doing after that. Is the branding on Xbox or is it PC only? It's PC only as far as I'm aware. Right, yeah, so we're going over to the right hand side. Keep on at 40. Did you ever work an 802 or a 397? I didn't work an 802, but I did work a 397. Used to do 397s back in the day. Right, I thought we had a... And that looks like a... oh no, it's a double yellow. I'm going to say it looks like a red from a distance here. Oh, it's a green, look at that. The HST's whizzed off. Do you prefer Stagecoach or First? I preferred First's older fleet that has like ZFs. Obviously Stagecoach is very Alexander Dennis now, isn't it? To be fair, First is really. But yeah, I preferred the fact that First had a lot more like Volvos and Scanias and things like that. Stagecoach obviously have always been sort of Dennis and Plaxton and Alexander Dennis and yeah. Right, yeah, we're up to greens. I'm hoping that HST will get out of the way. Yes, I believe in the northeast you've got the 158s sort of since the Pacers. It was mainly 156s and Pacers, wasn't it? That you had. Well, to be fair, I always liked a Pacer. I thought they were lovely trains to work. God, it's miserable weather, isn't it? Miserable. Yeah, I always quite like the Arriva Yorkshire fleet, even with the silly little wheels on the pulsers. Like buses on casters, wasn't it? Let's face it. But no, I always liked Arriva's fleet. Right, off we go. I mean, it's sounding fantastic, isn't it? The sound of the wheels on the rails. What run are we doing now? We're on an 802. It's a test train. We're heading down towards London. London Paddington. Not Euston. Paddington. Yep, Sarah, you're absolutely right there. British weather. You can't beat it, can you? Do the 802s and 800s for Great Western now stop at Slough? Like on the Express London stuff? Does anything stop there, or do they all fly through? I know they've got some stuff to like Oxford that's a stopping train and it's driver only, isn't it? On the 802s, 800s. Chris Dearsley, no, I did not tell them, no. I kept that to myself. I thought that probably wouldn't be, probably wouldn't. I don't know, no, I don't know if it'd go in my favour. Right, here we go, we've got a green, so back up to, see if we can get to 125. Streaming for 116 minutes now. I know, nearly 2 hours, Eclipse 2 Lover. Nearly 2 hours. It's a great run though, isn't it? Speedbird 85, the logos for the Great Western stuff, or first Great Western stuff, can all be found on Train Sim Community online. And it's a patch by Leica. So if you look under Train Sim World, then patches, and then Train Sim World 6, it will be by Leica. Really, really good patch there. Really, really good indeed. And it looks good. You know, it makes it look really good. Yeah, we're at 115. Can these do 125 miles an hour on diesel mode? Are they allowed to? I've no idea. Absolutely no idea. Flying Southerner, here's a question to get some convo going. What's the best tube stock? Ooh, now. That's a question, isn't it? And there's not really a lot of tube stock that I don't like, to be honest with you. I'm not massively keen on the Jubilee line stock, just because I've never really been on it. I like the Northern line stock, the Piccadilly line, the Bakerloo. I guess all the S stocks. I like the Victoria line stock because they're so quick. They're absolutely rapid. Okay, Wesley says they can do 125 on diesel. Lovely stuff. Powering along. We could do with this weather clearing up a little bit, couldn't we? Pedro, not keen on the Jubilee. It's got the best sounding motors by far. I know. It just... I don't like those platform doors that they've got. You know, you can't see your train because the platform door's in the way. It just doesn't do it for me, the Jubilee line. There's just something about it. Trains 4472. I thought 802s were limited to 110 on diesel. I could not tell you, to be honest with you. I've never signed them, so I'm not entirely sure. Jamie C 4388. Afternoon, Joe. Engineering works at Peterborough this weekend. Nice early finish for us at LNER. I hope all is well with the new job. Thank you very much. And yes, I hope everything's going well for yourself as well. It's we love an early finish, don't we? Love an early finish. Oh, we're back on the double yellows. Oh, and greens. Right, we'll coast then. We'll just coast until we get more greens. No worries, Charnova. Thanks so much for joining in. It's been great to have you with us. I hope you have a lovely Sunday afternoon. Transport enjoyed. Just a bit late. Hello. No, it's all right. It's better late than never. There we go. Have a bit more braking. I have a feeling, because this signal section's a little bit further away, when we get onto these sections here, we might have gone back up to greens, you never know. But we'll leave it on braking until we've found out otherwise. There you go, we've gone back up to green, that'll do. Did you go to the Greatest Gathering last year? I didn't, unfortunately. I was working. I was working throughout, so no, I didn't get a chance. Did you go? Was it good? When are you moving down south, Joe? It should be the end of this month. Maybe the end of next, sort of beginning of next month, middle of next month. I'm not entirely sure. It's one of them. I'm going to have to move over a couple of weekends because obviously I'm in school. I'm in school Monday to Friday. Well, Sunday to Friday. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll make it work. Back to the double yellows. Oh, just gone green. Just gone green. Can you try power mode switch to electric when the OHLE comes back near London? I mean, I can do. What do you do? Just as you're going along, just hold the... Maybe here somewhere, won't it? Double yellows. Right, we'll have a little bit of braking. Where's the... It'll be here somewhere, won't it? Electric pan up. Do you just do that? Just slow down again, there's no point rushing, is there? Is the HST in front stopping at Slough? That's a double yellow. Back up to green. If your train started flying, what would you do? Well, I'd be a little bit surprised. Open TTD stream on the Discord when? I know. It could be months. Could be absolutely months until I get settled again, because obviously I'm spending a lot of time away from home. Unfortunately, I think once I've done in the classroom, and I'm actually at home, then it'll be a little bit easier to do stuff like that. This does sound absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Like, just the background sounds on this. Ah, sensible. You'll need to put the pan back down before Paddington, because Platform 1 does not have fizzy knitting. Did they forget? What's the... I wonder what the story is behind that, then. Where's the sunflower on these things? Have a sunflower to go with your AWS. Is it there? Is that it? It's just not lit up. I feel like it should sort of be in the line of sight. Wesley says, what's my favourite GWR train? I quite like these 802s, to be honest with you. I think they do a good job. They look brilliant, don't they? How about yourselves? I mean, I like a 158. I've always liked a 158. So maybe it's them. Kelly's off. Thanks for joining us, Kelly. You take care of yourself. Best EMUs of the 1990s. Ooh. It's a difficult one, that. I like the 365s. They're 90s, aren't they? Ah, between the couplers and the brake gauge, so yeah, it's there. Yeah. God, we're nearly back up to 125. No messing. We've even got a green. Yeah, I imagine they're probably electrified now. Mind you never know if they have forgotten. Just don't know, do you? Oh God, we're absolutely going for it. Pedro says we'll be going through my local station at Hamwell and Elthorn soon. Is that a news station? Is that in this, or did we just not stop on the way up? I don't think we did we? Sarah Mason says New Voyager in Reading. Or is it there now? I know the New Voyager is lurking about, isn't it, on the Cross Country Network now? I think it's playing out. The refurbished one. It's going to seem weird seeing them in a different livery, isn't it? Yeah, I like the 465s and the 466s. They're an odd unit, but yeah, I like them. They sound brilliant. Right, so still blasting along at 125. That HST really has got out of the way, hasn't it? God, there's no hanging about. It would be great to have a modern day, I'm not going to lie to you. A modern day run between London and Reading would be lovely. There'd be that many I'm going to say HSTs. Well, they are still high-speed trains, aren't they? Because they're trains that run at high speed. But yeah, the IETs. There'd just be so many. Right, here we go. Back down again. Gonna not just use minimum brake here, because obviously you can see the signal sections in the top right are quite close together. And Huddersfield has 3 platforms from today. That's brilliant. Right, we'll slow down. We'll take it nice and steady. Got a double yellow again. We'll just, what do you reckon, 70? Oh no, hang on, greens, right, we'll coast. Are we risking it back up? Should we have a go, given it's 8 miles to London? Right, there we go. So, electric. There we go. Right, so it's the same VCB on there and line volt. Line volt. So we've got the pan up. Right, off we go. Is it doing it? Ooh, we're off. Look at that. Which unit is this? Good point. 802018. 802018, this one. Did you ever work the 68s? Yes, I absolutely did back in the day when they came with the Mark 5s. On your first day as a driver, don't overshoot the platform. I'll try my best not to. I'll do my absolute best not to, Isle of Wight Transport. So, what do? We do pan down then, yeah? Or do we diesel it? There we go, blasting through. Pedro says, here's Hamwell now. Rightio, slowing down for 100 miles an hour. Let's have a bit of minimum braking, lovely stuff. Nope. There we go. We'll just coast along at 100. The laziest. Yes, that is what I am doing at the moment. Which is a little bit terrifying, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it has been a long time coming. I've been trying and trying and trying, but I think eventually they just gave me the job, so that I just left them alone. It's probably more than anything, isn't it? Let's face it. Dean Plays TV. Afternoon, Joe. How are things? Are you enjoying the Great Western Remaster? You've just got yourself a new subscriber. Very kind of you to say Dean Plays TV. Very, very kind indeed. Yes, I'm absolutely loving this. It's good. It's definitely good. And the fact they put it out for free as well if you already own the Great Western. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. They've done us proud. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? Because we're coming into London. Engine start. There we go. So has the engine started? I've no idea, have you? Maybe? Who knows? Right, let's pan down. Okay. It's good stuff. Now, can we take power? It's working! Brilliant. I actually did a thing. That's very kind of you to say, Wesley. Very kind indeed. What would you be looking forward to drive on your first day? No, well, I couldn't say that. It'd give away who I work for then, and that's a secret. That's a secret. But a train of some sort would be brilliant. Oh, there's an HST just on its own over there. Where's your wagons gone? It would be good to add some little branch lines just to give it a bit more variation rather than one line, but no, to be fair, I think it's alright. I think it's alright, this. Right, here we go. We're still on the double yellows. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the East Coast Way remaster. I did used to spend a lot of time on that. I'd just shuttle up and down. You know, not a care in the world. Right, we've got a green here. Yeah, I used to enjoy that. Yeah, I am looking forward to 185. No, what am I saying? Looking forward to 185. If you could drive any unit, I would love to have a go in a 185. I absolutely would. I've a lot of happy memories on them. Wesley's still on Subway Sim 2. Yeah, brilliant game that, to be honest with you, Wesley. I enjoy that. I'm looking forward to them doing more with it. I hope that they do. Because, you know, there's different subway systems around the world that they could still, you know, they could still do, you know, they could do things with it. Yeah, that HST just disappeared, didn't it? Right, see how slowing down for the 40. Single yellow. Is it a single yellow? I think it is. Ah, yeah, you can just see the sunflower there. Oh, another 350/360. Do you like the 455s in Network Southeast? Yes, I do, to be honest with you. They look good, didn't they? Might show everything looked good in Network Southeast. We're a little bit behind here, right? Yeah, I mean, we're going slow because of the red, but looking at that, it looks like it's gone to yellow. South Western Railway's 455s. Yeah, I think they've had to bring them back, haven't they, to fill in. Right, here we go. So, we're coming into London Paddington. Coming into London Paddington. Unfortunately, guys, this is where the stream is going to have to end. I know, I'm really, really sorry. It's that time of day again, coming into platform 1 here. Yeah, we're gonna have to end there because I have got a sore throat now after doing all this talking. So I'm gonna go and have a lozenge, download the Adstore map, and then do Wednesday's video. So yeah, thank you so much to each and every one of you wonderful people for joining in. It's been absolutely brilliant. We've got quite a bit of track covered. You know, we've been whizzing up and down, haven't we? It's been an absolute blast. Do me a favour, click the like button on the stream before you go. Click it. You know, just do it. Why not? Treat yourself, because it does help the stream do a little bit better. The YouTube algorithm helps more people see it. Do make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. As previously mentioned, we are so close to 40,000 subscribers, and yes, I will be doing a train simulator related 40,000 subscriber special. So yeah, do make sure that you subscribe so that we can get closer to that figure, and so we never miss out on any future episodes of Train Simulator related content. I can't really... Oh, hang on, we'll get those wipers off now. We don't want to damage the wiper blades, do we? Oh yeah, we've got no overheads here. How unusual. I don't think we've got any overheads in all of them, to be honest with you, have we? Right, coming up to the end there. Lovely stuff. We got our test train into London eventually, didn't we? Feathering the brakes there. It's no good. We should have a nice smooth stop. Beautiful stuff. Yes, but besides that, as I say, thank you so much to each and every single one of you for watching, and hopefully I shall see you all next time. Oh, where's it gone now? For goodness sake. Well, I tried my best, didn't I? I tried my best. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.